Shalom, Yahweh to all the brothers. Yahweh to all the sisters. We are I.S.U.P.K. Started out of 1 West, Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under Commander GEN.YAHANNA. We've been doing this since 1969, bringing out the truth to wake up all Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. Okay, and today's topic is going to be talking about why Christ told the disciples not to go into Samaria. Okay, I know that Christian pastors teach that Christ loved everybody. Okay, that Christ came to everybody and Christ wanted to save everybody. Well, that's a damn lie. But we have to go into the history and find out why Christ told the disciples not to go into the land of Samaria. Okay, it's a lot of misinterpreted details that Christian pastors don't tell the congregation, or tell the flock, or tell to the sheep, which is Israel, who are the Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. They make Christ seem like he's very soft, he's very effeminate, and that's not the case. Okay, they make Christ seem like Christ came back for everybody. That's not the case, because they talk about John 3:16 and they don't understand John 3:16. Okay, they give all the they misinterpret all the whole Bible. Okay, because they don't know the truth. You understand? The only way you get the truth and get this understanding, you come into the I.S.U.P.K on the Commander GEN.YAHANNA. Okay, you get this understanding, and we're gonna go to the history of it and find out the reason why Christ told his disciples not to go. You know what I'm saying? Into the land of Samaria. We're gonna start at Matthew 10:5-6.
Come on. Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. These 12. These what? These 12. Jesus sent forth.
These 12 Jesus sent forth. I mean, like, this is Christ, a black man, okay? Alright? When Yahweh in the Hebrew, he told these 12, he gave these 12 a command, okay? Because Christ, you know what I'm saying? A black man, he was the one who was leading a revolution. He was the one that was being radical. He was the one that was being outspoken. Just like we are on these corners. We outspoken. We speak about all the problems, you know what I'm saying, that's going on in our community. Christ was doing the same thing, a black man. And he gave order to brothers that was following him, who was these 12, talking about his disciples. And he told these 12 what? Go ahead.
These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them.
And what?
And commanded them.
And he commanded them. He gave them an order. You know what I'm saying? Just like you find an order inside the I.S.U.P.K. You know what I'm saying? We do all things in decency and in order.
That's right.
Okay? Keep going.
Saying.
This is what Christ was saying. Okay? This is what he was, how the brother say, this is what he was putting down. You know what I'm saying? This is what he was telling his disciples. You know what I'm saying? And giving them a direct command. Go ahead.
Saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles.
You know what?
Go not into the way of the Gentiles.
Go not into the way of the Gentiles. Who are the Gentiles? That's another word that most Christian pastors do not break down properly. You understand? And certain definitions and certain things in the Bible here does not mean the same. You gotta understand the contents of it. You understand? Gentiles here is talking about a heathen or another race of people. Anybody who's outside of Israel, who are the 12 tribes of Israel, who are the Black, Hispanic, Native American Indians, we consider them as Gentiles or heathens. Okay? Alright, keep going now.
And into any city of the Samaritans.
And what?
And into any city of the Samaritans.
Christ told his disciples, do not go into the way of the Gentiles.
Right.
Okay? Do not go into any other nation. Okay? Nor to any city of the what?
Any city. Salaki. Into any city of the Samaritans.
Of the Samaritans. Why was Christ telling his disciples not to do these things? Why was Christ telling his disciples not to do these things here?
Right.
Okay? That's the question you should ask. Why? Christ had a great reasoning why he told his disciples. Because Christ knew something. Christ was trying to get his disciples education about why not to go do that. You understand? Christ loved his people. That's the reason why he was sending his disciples to go to his people and not to go into any other nation. Okay? That's the reason why if we would have followed these things right here, we wouldn't have to worry about this coronavirus right now. We wouldn't have to worry about these things right here because we would have dealt amongst each other. Christ was all black man who wanted to deal only with his people, not with every other nation.
That's right.
You understand? This is a thing that's been misconstrued or misinterpreted inside the Christian church today. You understand? They think Christ came out to save everybody, but Christ didn't give a damn about all the other nations. The only people he cared about were his people. You understand? That's why you go in Matthew 5:21. You know what I'm saying? Tell you that it's like Matthew 1:21. That's why I tell you that Christ came, the angel said that Christ was going to send a son that would die for his people. I mean, he told Mary that. You understand? He told him that because Christ was only concerned about his damn people. Just like I.S.U.P.K, we only concerned about our people. You know what I'm saying? Who are the people we talking about? The black, Hispanic, Native American Indians. You understand? Christ told his disciples not to go into these other nations, the other cities. That's the reason why we don't have we got the brother down there in Florida who died, Trayvon Martin.
Right.
You understand? Because his father wanted to go and dwell amongst the other nations. He would still be here if his father would never dwell with the other nations. You understand?
Right.
Same thing with all the other brothers and sisters. Because we want to be amongst them. They hunt our footsteps. They want to kill us. And Christ knew this. And Christ told his disciples, don't go in the way of them cities right there. He don't want to deal with them. But do something else. Go ahead.
Right. Verse 6. So like, of the Samaritans, enter ye not.
Enter ye not. Don't go in these cities, man. Because you know these cities are full of heathens.
That's
people
right.
that's not of your race. Go ahead.
Verse 6. But go rather.
But what?
But go rather.
But go rather. So he also had another plan to this order. He said, don't go to the other nations. If they not black, Hispanic, Native American Indians, don't go over there. If you're not of Israel, don't go in these cities. But go rather. Go ahead.
But go rather to the lost sheep.
But go rather to the what?
To the lost sheep.
To the lost sheep. Go ahead.
Of the house of Israel.
The house of everybody?
House of Israel.
The house of the East Arab?
Israel.
The house of the Arabs?
Israel.
The house of Israel.
That's
go
right.
rather to the house of Israel.
That's right.
We didn't want to deal with any other nation, man.
That's right.
We got to start thinking like Christ, which is a black man, came for everybody.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Christ would tell his disciples, don't go there. Go deal with your own people, man. You understand? That's why I.S.U.P.K, we coming out here on the corners and we deal with our own people, man.
That's right.
We going to the black cities. You know what I'm saying? We going to like Norfolk, Virginia.
Right.
We going to Richmond, Virginia. We going to Virginia Beach.
That's right.
We going to Chesapeake and Portsmouth.
Right.
We going to these cities. We all in Baltimore. We all in New York. You know what I'm saying? Harlem. These are black cities where our people at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We go on the corner and we deal with our people, just like Christ told his disciples. You go deal with your own people. Don't deal with the other. We not inside no suburb area dealing with whites. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We not in their communities. We in our community, man. Where black, Hispanics, and Native American people are dying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We trying to wake our people up, man. You understand?
That's right.
Go to we're gonna get some more of this. I'm going to the backdrop and history of it. And it's the reason why. Go to could Christ do something? Christ knew something in the history of things. Go to 2nd Ezra 13 and 40. You know what I'm saying? Christ understood that his people needed salvation. Christ understood that his people was going through hell. Christ understood that his people was being oppressed.
Right.
And Christ came back for his people only, man.
That's right.
He only dealt with them, man. And he was schooling and teaching his disciples, man. You understand? To go out, man, and teach brothers and sisters, man. Don't go out there and teach no other nations, man. The hell with them. They don't need no savior, man. Our people do. Our people strung out on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters are being whores. You know what I'm saying? Our sisters are being kidnapped and being placed on in sex trafficking around this world, man.
That's right.
Our sisters right here doing abortion and committing murder. You understand? Our brothers out here are being warlocks, man. Selling drugs to our own people, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting high off crack and cocaine, man. Right. You understand? Our people was going through all these oppression, man, and all this hellish conditions, man. You understand? We were going through all this. Not the other nations. The other nation was still killing us, man. Still harming us, man.
That's right.
And Christ understood this, man. And that's why Christ was teaching his disciples, man. That's why Commander GEN.YAHANNA, man, was teaching brothers and sisters. Since, you know what I'm saying, since 1969, he been doing this, man. And he been breaking up an army. You know what I'm saying? He been breaking up the Lord's army, man, on this earth. And breaking up black people, man. And getting them out of their conditions, man. Keeping them straight, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting sisters off the stripper pole, man, or whatever they was doing. Getting them off drugs. Getting brothers and sisters off drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? Keeping brothers not going back to prison. You know what I'm saying? Not going back to jail, man. You understand? Christ was doing the same thing, man. He was just only telling the disciples, man, it's time for you to deal with your people, man. Christ was being selfish, man. You understand? But once you see this right here, Christ was being very selfish, man, because he didn't give a damn about no other nation, man. Right. He only cared about his people, man. You understand?